Dan. Nice blue skies for us. he's he's chugging coffee as we're doing this. I feel kind of bad. I'm just kidding. Wow, we get that. We did it. That is a big thing. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Happy sunshine and rainbows. You know, no one dies. Yeah, nobody dies. Me too. It really is. Yes. Yeah. It's very true. It's a, very uniting common factor. Aw. Oh, she disappears. That happens sometimes. Darn internet. Yeah, I think you were probably one of our first like cheerleaders. You sent us this like adorable message that just like he cares. He likes us and likes what we're doing. Yeah, yeah, it's very true. Oh, we appreciate it. Thanks, Dan. funny you call that cozy. I'm like, war, snuggle up in it. Like, because you can't have fantasy without some kind of a battle scene, right? Gotta be some violence. Mhm. 100%. Yeah, I agree. And it's funny when I try to explain it to my husband, who doesn't he's not really a fantasy guy. He's not a like he likes truth and facts and logic and history and which is fine. Like I like that too, but he just doesn't understand like why is this book I know. Why is this book so important? Like you guys are just this is you realize this is made up, right? Like, he has those kind of like I'm like, but you don't understand the effect that it has had on millions of people across the world in different ways. Like you needed it when, your dad died and Abby and I we just clung on to it just because it was amazing. And then, I was going through, first time mom struggles and trying to get my freaking daughter to sleep. And like, I'm just going to read this book. Okay. And I'm going to love it. And you are going to go to sleep and we're all going to be fine. And then, yeah. Um, I was trying to get her to sleep and she was in this weird phase where I couldn't leave the room. I could be in the room, but I was just like was sitting there playing on my phone and then she's like, "What you playing with?" So I'm like, "Okay, I can't play on my phone. How about I read a book?" And I'm like, I know. So I start reading. I picked a book, and I'm like, well, I don't want it to be a book that like entertains her and like catches her attention. I'm going to be read a book that I want to read. And what's a book that I've always wanted to sit down and read because I usually read Audible books is The Silmarillion because it's too fast and too complicated to just listen to without sitting down and looking at it. So I started reading it to her, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Abby, you have to read this book with me. And Abby was going through this weird time where she couldn't read books without falling asleep. So I was like, how about I tell it to you? She's got narcolepsy, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Abby is also a mother of three. She's a working mom. She's got a lot on her plate, y'all. Um, but but I also have more of an analytical brain that I knew I wanted to dissect it and to explain it. And she's got more of the creative mind. And so I felt like we would yin and yang very well together. So that's kind of how we were born. That's what we were going for. Right. Right. Oh my gosh, the F names. That's how I know that you listen. That's how I know that you listen to our podcast because you get all of our little nicknames for things like the F names. There's all those F names. Just those things. One more time, Bob. Exactly. The guy that stabbed Morgoth in the foot. Oh, that guy. See, yeah, 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 yeah. That, yeah. Demonic devices are more like, uh, I mean, I guess that's one way for it. Like we nicknames. We're good at nicknames and things like that. Or yeah. Ah, I think it's Saruman. He always gets the two towers or covers. It is. Mm-hmm. Yes. Show and tell. Show and tell. I was just remembering Ryan's version. Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. I don't think you've ever shown me that, Yeah. What is Dan? What does Dan got? Ooh. Oh, you got the trilogy combined. Um yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Starts getting more complicated. Ooh, you have the pretty one. That's so cool. That's so cool. Is that supposed to be Bilbo stabbing, but also like a grandma with a perm? Yeah. But he does he ever stab Smoke? I'm so confused. Okay. That is so funny. Oh, you should do a new one. No, that's I've never seen that before. That is amazing. And that's only something you could, show us too. Let me show you how it's done. Can you give us an example? Okay. Sure. Interesting. Which which I would say, like, The Hobbit isn't like that. Lord of the Rings is a bit more archaic or bible-y, but The Hobbit was more friendly. Yeah. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Have you ever seen the Star Wars in Shakespeare style? Have you ever heard that? It's amazing. There's an audiobook version of it too. It's the old movie. I think it's Empire Strikes Back, but in yeah, Shakespearean. It's amazing. It does actually. And it's funny how quickly you get used to it. Yeah, we'll send it to you. No, it's just an audio. I mean, I think they made a book of it too, but I rarely read books, except for the podcast, obviously, because it's a bit more dense. But the audiobook version of it. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yes. Sorry, we just totally segued, but I just thought you needed to know. Oh yeah, that's the whole Joseph Campbell hero's journey thing. That's how I got away with. Oh yeah. I remember just hearing about the hero's journey for the first time. I think it was in high school, and I ended up using it for a paper. And I was like, "Sorry, mom, I have to watch all the trilogy, but it's for homework, and I have to watch all the Star Wars for homework. Darn!" But it's interesting. There's a lot of similarities. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. No, we love tangents. We're oh, yeah. Uh, yeah. Oh, my map's crooked. Aw. Must be. Okay. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, that's a good one. Mhm. It's so beautiful. Wow. The shiny cards. That's amazing. Oh, like, is it weird that I wanna collect those but not play the game? They're so beautiful. Oh, I love that you have it in chronological order. You know, my type A loves that. And it's in a shiny binder. Ah, those are so cool. It's like 2 of your loves married and had a baby, and you're like, "I am here for my baby." Get it. That's impressive. Did you just say spreadsheet? I love that so much. My whole life is making them, sir. It is. That is amazing, though. I love I love so much. Love it so much. Kudos, sir. Oh my gosh. So that's your holy grail. Look at your treasure hoard. My precious. Yes, I love it. I love that for you so much. Of course he has them. Say more. Oh yeah. That is amazing. That is so cool. So cool. I actually used one of their artworks for when I was trying to explain the roots that Meme had in his bag. I couldn't find a good, like, no one did artwork of it, but I'm like, is that a Magic the Gathering card with it? I'm like, using that. And they actually had like a really good description of like what it could have been or, what it was. And I'm like, deep cut earned. Like, they knew exactly what they were doing. Hmm. Right. Very true. I was going to say, speaking of adaptation, sir, thoughts? Oh, good. Yay! I don't hold back. I don't hold back. It's like we gave you the highlight reels, like of yeah. And I'm so glad because there's many times that we're like, are people like so the people that don't like it, are they just skipping these episodes? Do they just hate hearing us talk? And so it's nice to hear that you actually, without liking the show, did appreciate the episode. So that it's worth it, Abby. It's worth it. That's fine. It's money to be had. That's for sure. Yeah, I can see that. for what they all the like conditions and like cramped style that you can't do that. You can't do that. No, you can't say that. Like, yeah. I mean, I think that is something that cannot be said enough. Like, given those restraints that they had on them, to be able to come up with a story is still impressive in my book. But yeah, I totally understand what you're saying. It's there was a lot of gaps. There was a lot of like, okay, I guess that works, or things like that. But yeah, we get it. Sure. Yeah. So you do like the sets and stuff. Do you have a favorite? Oh, I want to ask more about Rings of Power. Uh, do you have anything that was like your favorite thing about it? Like if it was just this show, this part, I would watch it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. Yeah. I love that everything was sorry. I love that everything was like themed appropriately. Yeah. Especially on Numenor, the theming of it, for lack of a better term, like everything was the shells going on the tombstone, the scale looking armor, the headdresses that she wore that were all looking like coral. Like I just loved the theming, for lack of a better term. That was just so beautiful. So mhm, yeah, yeah, yeah. Can help the people that don't understand the deep roots under follow along better too. I could see that. Um, yeah. Well, like you think of we always think of Rohan and the whole we call them the Vikings, the House of Hodor that was all just like these Viking blonde hair, blue eyes, buff guys. And so, Eomer and Eowyn are related, that Theoden, the blonde was there. And then you see Aragorn, like, oh, that's not the same. Like, I can see how that would, yeah, I can see how that would make more sense. Oh, yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. 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 A lot, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah. No, love it. Excellent point. No, no, it's not racist at all. No, no, no. I'm not editing that part out, sir, because that is redonkulous. You're being positive. Yes, you're good. You're good. We agree. Yeah. In my heart, I am this. In my head, yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just making my boat. Yeah, I love that. They're like, "Oh no, the orcs are coming. Is it going to stop me from building my boats? No, they're going in another area. I'm going to keep building my boats then." I love that. I love that. That is perfect for you. Who doesn't? Hmm. I've seen so much stuff, guys. Hmm. So he doesn't have a coconut. He has somehow a seashell that was made into a coconut, like a type of drink with like the umbrella in it and everything still. If he can make a razor shaving tool into a seashell, he could make a freaking coconut drink holder. him and Tom Bombadil just like eh, just doing their thing. Right, right, right. I just it's funny how they just like are in their own little corners. They're like, doesn't bother me. You want to go on adventures. See, I'm the Bilbo where like I want to be a homebody. I am a homebody for the most part, but I think they call it like the Took was battling with his bag inside where like I do adventure. Once I'm out adventuring, I love it. But so I'm the battling one. Oh, no. No one's ever asked us. Go abs. Oh, well, I'm gonna like throw out like a really random one. Like I really want to be a Haleth deep cut right there. Just this. No, I want to be Haleth herself. Either her or like oh I love the strong female character. That's like been ingrained to me since I was a kid. Like, you know, this damsel in distress is not my vibe. I want to be the warrior queen that fights back. That's why Eowyn is my girl. So like I would love to be that person, but I would probably be Rosie Cotton, just like living day to day, just gotta make a living, just gotta keep all these crazy men in line. He'll come back one day. Yes. I'm a Rosie, yeah, for sure. No, you're here. But yeah, I would love to be Arathel. Oh, you're good. Like Arathel, the just the warrior. I am not a Findulus though. Like that is no. But yeah, yeah. But Haleth, yeah, that line. The worst men. Yeah. Hmm. I can fix him though. But Daddy, I love him. So yeah, I wish I was an Eowyn, a Arathel, Haleth, Bad A warrior queen, but I'm probably Rosie Cotton, just working 9 to 5, waiting for my man to come home. Am I wrong, Abby? Am I wrong? Let me just grumble about it first. But I don't wanna. But I'm fine. Mhm. He is. Okay. It's true. Too perfect. Yeah. My daddy will hear about this. True. That's very Abby. That's very Abby. Oh my gosh. So pretty. I want to hear their Saturday night fight. I want to hear it. I just want to. You think you've had it hard, and because she'd dish it back. Oh yeah, I'd be here for it. Hmm. She set the level. She let set the bar. Yeah, yeah, that's true. The thing was themed. Becomes a problem sometimes. She doesn't do jewelry, but she makes everything. Mhm. Whole legendarium. Yeah. And you can mix and match. You don't have to stay. I love that. You would follow him into battle. I mean, he's got a killer like speech. He's got that charisma that, he can get you amped up for anything. That's a good point. Mhm. Wow. R.I.P. Didn't we all? I mean, she's so pretty. I like it. I like it. Right. Well, I mean, Aragorn would be dead at that point. We're taking Arwen. Yeah. Hmm. A little bit of it, but yeah, he went to the orphanage of Rivendell, like all the other kids. That's what it was. That's what it was. My bad. Thank you. They're like, this one's mine. This is one that I'm adopting. Yes. Yes. So yeah, Turgon has Hurin, Beleg has or Hurin, yeah, and then Beleg has Turin. Thingol has Turin as well. Somehow they have to share. Oh, I'll do it. We're working on it. We're working on it. Will you take Elrond today? It's the worst. It really is. Like I didn't want to feel guilty while watching, my happy show. They're good at that. Oh, go. You have to go first, Abby, because you made me go first last time. What was Fëanor really like? hmm Yeah. That's her man. She loves Elrond. That's her man. hmm Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alternate ending. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like it. I like it. Okay. Um, I would go to the Green Dragon with Nessa because I feel like we would have an amazing dance party. Um, I use any legendarium, any legendarium. Yeah. I mean, Nesta and I would be, yeah, I'd be here for it. Um, okay, so I have a drink with her. I would ride into battle on Huon, like, right? Okay. Um, the bestest boy. Then I would go to the Undying Lands with. I mean, Finrod's our guy, and he's just so nice. He's just so nice. So I'd probably go with Finrod, and also to save him from his son. Okay, that's fair. Thank you for sharing. Okay, I love it. Yeah, I love it. They floated. I know. It's like, okay, I have been wondering about that. So you don't cut down a tree, right? That's bad. Kierden cuts down trees for the boats, though. Do they have like a sorry? I mean, maybe it's driftwood. Okay, I'll give you that. But I often wonder the ethics of that. Like, do you say sorry? It's like the whole like I think of like Avatar when they like kill the beast. They're like sorry, but thank you for feeding us. Like do they have to have those moments? Because like and also like a Rome's a hunter too. Like, how does the ethics of that work too? Sure. So he has consent from the tree. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good point. They do. It's not to make anything. Yeah. That's true. You got a point. Yeah. Yeah. Got a point. Sure. You have our blessing. She was trying to be sneaky. Just turn it off. It's fine. That's so funny. You can't sneak past us. We didn't hear it for the record. But you need to work on your camouflage though. You need the little headband of something. True. Right. The Hollywood elite. I just want some fries. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. Ugh. Yes. Nope. Yeah. The one that I cannot wrap my head around that I ask everyone. Okay. I'm assuming this is about The Rock, Abby. Is this about The Rock? Okay. The Stone of Eric. The big rock they took on the boat. Why? In my head, it's like huge. Like you can't just like it's not like a handheld little rock. Why? But why? Because like as far as we know, literally from Numenor and on a let's put this heavy thing on a boat and then let's cart it all the way to cross Middle Earth for why? That's what they won't have cool locks like this in Middle Earth. Do you have a rock? Oh, because what? Then where was the stick? Because I agree with the whole every boy, little boy. I want to see your stick. Yes, that sounded really weird, but and that's like a typical boy thing. Yeah, they love rocks and sticks. Yes, wasn't it? You just found that? That's a gand, sir. That is so freaking cool. What kind of wood is that that does that? Go ahead. I would pay money to see the look on your wife's face at this exact conversation. Just because this is such a man thing. This is such a man thing. You have a cool stick and a cool rock, and it's like, I want to see the cool rock. The ball. Yes. Ooh. Do boys ever grow up? Do men ever grow up? They're just bigger boys. You have rocks? That's cool. It fits so perfectly. Y- You're adorable. So you picked up the rock and put it on a plane, and that's so funny. So this is like proof that this theory, my dad collects rocks too. It's like a thing. My dad, every big hike he goes on or national park he goes to, like a big thing, he has to find a rock that's in the shape of a heart. And so he has jars full of rocks. Yeah, see, that's what made me think of it. Yeah. You boys never grow up. No. I love that. Just so funny. Dude, swear on the rock that you'll fight. Swear on the rock. I love that so much. The East, man. Do they get like trapped in the cave of wonders or something? It was the 80s. Okay. They found a cool oasis and like we can't leave here. He's telling a full-on story with just his eyebrows. Humans, gross. Animals, yes. Okay, I like it. They found a cool stick and they couldn't leave it. Yeah, pyramid scheme. I like it. It's just the East, man. I love that answer. So 2 more hours then, okay? Yeah? True. I mean, what other opportunities are you gonna have for that? True. I like it. We have a podcast that you could listen to, I think, if you wanted to just relax, yeah. Okay. Thank you. It's very Abby. Yes. Mhm. I really appreciate it. Ooh. Never. We were already there. We live there, sir. I was gonna say, the podcast part's important. I will get I will get to your vision. Yeah, just say like, Radagast in a bar, and I'd be like, "Totally got you, man. I got it." And then we'll just go from there. Yeah. Our minds are connected practically, so. It's YouTube music. We're on YouTube as well. Overcast or Stitcher, yeah. With confidence, sir. Just go like, "Yes, it's beautiful." There you go. Yes. Don't wanna miss that. It starts with you. How long have we been doing this, ma'am? Gosh, can't take you anywhere. Thanks for hanging out with us, Dan. Until next time, I've been Ashley. Yeah. Like he listens to our podcast and knows how we do it.